Afternoon, good evening, good morning, family. This is the man of God, Pastor Billy, the Seer. This is the hour of refuge. I want you to have 1 or 2 minutes of your time and share something very important, which goes in the line of thanksgiving. Today, we're having people that are very ungrateful, even to their own spouse, their own family. We don't stop and say thank you to even the person next to your workers, to your employees, to somebody. Do you understand that everything that happens to us is God's allowing them to? Good or bad, He allows that because He want to either teach you a lesson or make you pass a test. But there's a person that I recall in the Bible called Jonah. He had an assignment to go deliver a certain message, but he couldn't make it. But now look at chapter 2 of the book of Jonah, verse 10. Listen to what he says. He says that, first he said in the verse 6, I went down to the bottom of the mountain, the earth. He's explaining his situation because you might find yourself in a worse case or even much lighter. But listen to what he said. I went down to the bottom of the mountain, the earth with a bars was about me forever, yet if you brought up my life from corruption. Oh my Lord. He's reminding God that I was in a difficult situation, but I never forgot about you. And you, God, has allowed me to go through this so that you can help me go fulfill my assignment. How many times you thank God for where you are or where you were, for you to see the greatness of His name and where you're going to be? Or we spend time complaining and complaining. God says to Jonah, through the fish, I will spit you on solid ground. You know why? The man was grateful enough to thank God of his situation. Then the Bible tells us in verse 10 that he asked the fish to spit Jonah on solid ground. So I want you to understand the heart of thanksgiving allows God to turn around the situation. You're thanking for what happened, where you are, and where you're going to be. It will push God. Yes, you don't push Him, but there are things you do pushes God to do things for you. There are things that you do to Him, you do for Him, that makes Him excited enough to bless you. I want you to understand that the praise to God activates a miracle, especially a sudden one, to take you out of your situation. God bless you.
I have decided to follow Jesus, no turning back. No turning back. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back.